Welcome back, everyone. This week, we're opening up Odyssey. Now, Odyssey is actually a very interesting set in Magic history. Basically, Wizards decided that the graveyard, while it existed, wasn't really very valuable of a tool in Magic up until now. So, this block, Odyssey, Torment, and Judgment, are all focused on stuff you can do with the graveyard. So you get stuff like Flashback, Madness, the other one that all interact with the graveyard, either bring stuff back, gaining effect depending on how many creatures you have in your graveyard, a lot of different stuff. This set also tried out having like a little tombstone in the top left corner of a card when it has an effect in the graveyard. These sets are also very, very powerful with a lot of good stuff at common and uncommon that we're really going to be looking for. So let's get into it real quick. The first few cards I want to talk about are the Threshold lands. So they're lands that can either tap for a color and deal damage to you, or they have a Threshold ability where you can pay their color, tap them, sacrifice them, and then do an effect. So for the Barbarian Ring, if you have 7 or more cards in your graveyard, you can pay a red, tap it, sacrifice it, deal 2 damage to any target. Very powerful having a shock on a land. If we go into red, we want some of these. Blazing Salvo, I feel like, is our first good card. So it's a common instant. It deals 3 damage to target creature unless that creature's controller has it deal 5 damage to them. So it's almost a lightning bolt at common, and if our opponent wants to get their creature, they take 5 damage. We want to play a set of these. Insanely good. We have Braid's Cabal Minion. This card's banned in Commander, fun fact. 4 mana 2/2 human minion. Beginning of each player's upkeep, that player sacrifices an artifact, creature, or land. This will just get really annoying if any of us pull it and play it, just because like having to sacrifice something every single turn, yuck. Cabal Pit is the black Threshold land. So if you have Threshold and you pay a black and tap it and sack it, target creature is -2/-2 until end of turn. It's pretty situational. I feel like it's worse than the red one, but if you have it, no reason not to play it. Centaur Garden is the green Threshold spell. So you can pay a green, tap it, sack it. Target creature is +3/+3 until end of turn. It is pretty good, I'll say. It's basically a giant growth on a land, so you always have access to it. Right below, we have the blue Threshold land. This is the best one. So pay a blue, tap it, sack it. Target player draws 3 cards and discards 3 cards. Worse Ancestral Recall, but drawing 3 cards is just really good, and then discarding any like Madness cards maybe, or any Flashback cards. I like it. Shatter of the Squirrel. There's a lot of Squirrel synergies in this format for some reason. Pay 1, make a squirrel, pay 2 to flashback it to make another squirrel. We also have a filter land in the form of Darkwater Catacombs. You pay 1, tap it to add a blue and black. It's fine. It's a great way to filter your colors, but I wouldn't really play it. Right below that, we have Darkwater Egg, which is an artifact version of that. We gotta pay 2 mana into it. Druid's Call is another Squirrel synergy card. Whenever the enchanted creature is dealt damage, its controller creates that many green squirrel tokens. Ember Beast is a pretty good aggro tool. 3 mana, 3/4, can't attack or block alone. Very good if you're going to hard aggro, because it's just got very good stats. Entomb, insane card. 1 mana, search your library for a card, put it in there at instant speed. Want one of those. We also want to pick up a couple copies of Firebolt. So it's a 1 mana sorcery that deals 2 damage to any target, but it's also got flashback for 5. So it's kind of like a bad shock, but because that's flashback, it's actually pretty decent. Now we get to the Atogs. Lithotog is the 3 mana Gruul Atog. So it's a 1/2. Sacrifice an artifact, give it +1/+1, or sacrifice a land and give it +1/+1. Mind Slicer, 4 mana 4/3 in black, pretty good. When it dies, each player discards their entire hand. Mossfire Egg, Mossfire Valley are the filter lands for green and red. Nomad Stadium is the white Threshold land, and again, it's probably pretty bad. Sacrifice it, gain 4 life, not really worth it. But what is worth it is the Nut Collector. You can give your upkeep, create a 1/1 green squirrel. It's got Threshold where squirrels get +2/+2. Great payoff to the squirrel deck. Banatog is the next Atog. It's the Azorius one. Sacrifice enchantment, +1/+1. Probably a pretty bad effect. I don't see us doing a lot of enchantments. Or discard a card gets +1/+1. This one's gonna be really important because discarding cards for next set will trigger Madness costs, which we want. Psychotog is the other good Atog. So you discard a card, gets +1/+1 until end turn. So there we go, discard Outlook. Or exile 2 cards from your graveyard, gets +1/+1. Both those are very good because you'll be filling up your graveyard, or you want to activate Madness costs, or you want to get stuff with flashback in your graveyard. This is probably the best of the Atogs. Then we have Shadowblood Egg and Shadowblood Bridge, which are the filter lands of this color. Shadow Mage Infiltrators, insane rare. I hope you get a couple. Scout Fierce can only be blocked by artifacts or black creatures. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. Skycloud Egg and Skycloud Expanse are the filter cards for Azorius. And we got Scroll Mob, another scroll payoff. Use +1/+1 for each other scroll on the battlefield. Scrolls are really good at making tokens, so be pretty good. And Scroll Nest, enchant land has tap, create a green scroll token. And we have Sungrass Prairie and Sungrass Egg. They are the green-white filter payoffs. Syncopate is an incredible counterspell. Counter target spell unless the controller plays X. If that spell's countered this way, exile instead. Time Stretch exists. Volcanic Spray is another card I want, so deals 1 damage to each creature without flying and to each player. You can flashback it for 2. Werebear is a good card because it is a 2 mana mana dork, and then whenever we have Threshold, it gets +3/+3, making it 4/4. And then Wild Mongrel, the best card in the set at common, and it will have its payoff next set. Discard a card, you have +1/+1, becomes a color choice until end of turn. No limit on how much you can discard it. It's only a 2 mana card, and it's a 2 mana 2/2 and gets bigger. This card, once you see what's in Torment, it'll make so much more sense of why we want to keep this card. Why I'm not going to play this card, this set, if I pull it. And that brings us to the end of the Odyssey set. This set's incredibly powerful. I really hope to pull a lot of the stuff, especially at common. Hopefully my luck's there.
Alright, new block, new me. 36 packs of Odyssey. Let's see what we can get. Oh, he's the gorilla and he got the big egg, or the big banana. He got the banana. Okay, there's our first ATOG. We want a lot of these bad boys in many colors. Firebolt's also a huge uncommon to pick up. Blazing Soul is another big pickup too, because it's almost as good as Lightning Bolt. Here's our second Blazing Salvo, that's good. Need a couple of those. Okay, our first Wild Mongrel as well. We need a playset of this. This card's crazy because it turns on all of the Threshold cards because it's a discard cost, puts all of our good flashback cards in the graveyard, and once Madness comes out next set, he also activates that. So we need 4 of this Mongrel boy. Alright, second Mongrel right away. Perfect. We're also looking for some deep anal, but I don't know if it's in this set or the next set. A couple of these Threshold lands aren't bad either. Cabal Pit's not terrible because there's a remove spell on all land, which is always nice. Psychotog is the ATOG we want if you want to go blue-black. And Cephalid Coliseum is a really good card too because it draws you 3 cards and then discards 3 cards. Again, really need some Mongrels. We only have 2 so far and we're getting pretty close to the end here. It's a common. Just give me the Mongrel. Almost we got another ATOG. Come on, where Mongrel? Where Doggy? Doggy? Where Doggy? Doggy? Oh, another Psychotog's good at least. 2 of those. Oh, wait, third Doggy. Perfect. Not seeing any more Duck Dogs. Barks, and that's it. Kinda mid. There's a lot of commons and uncommons that we really needed that we didn't get. At least not playset stuff. Like, you didn't get a playset of the Doggy. We got only 3 Blazing Salvos, which isn't great. Yeah, we only got 1 Firebolt, too. Well, we'll figure something out. See what I can do.
I'm gonna be honest, our pulls were kind of mid this week. We didn't get a playset of Blazing Salvo. We didn't get a playset of Wild Mongrel. That bodes terribly for the future. I also don't want to get Wild Mongrel banned on accident, so we're not playing it this week. Instead, we're running back basically the deck I played last week, but worse, aka I'm throwing. So let's get into it. I'm only going to go over the changes because, as you can see, most of it's been the same stuff playing for the last few weeks. So we got 3 Blazing Salvo in over the Shocks because I think this card's a little better. It only affects creatures, but I know my opponents play a lot of Mana Dorks and a lot of low toughness creatures, so this will probably get him good. We are playing 4 Ember Beast because he's a good aggro card. A 3/4 and he can't attack or block alone, but chances are we'll have something to attack with him. Gorilla Titan is funny, and Sacrotog. Remove 2 cards from a graveyard, give it +1/+1 until end turn. Works with Gorilla Titan to get the stuff out of your graveyard and make sure that he's as big as possible. And Sparkcaster. I don't remember if you were playing him last week, but when he comes into play, return a green or red card to your hand because he's a 4 mana 5/3, and when he comes into play, deals 1 damage to target player. Not bad. Let's see how this goes. I fully expect to lose this week, especially if my opponents read anything in their decks.
Well, then roll your sicko mode dice.
If this was real life, you could.
Yeah, just flip the table.
Oh, poor Thomas.
I think I'll take the play.
All right, very
No
well.
way. All right,
Okay.
Here we are. The battle between the base god Tom and Stinky Yucky Sam.
Stinky yucky.
Sam, you're not actually Stinky Yucky. I'm sorry.
Yeah, quit calling me cringe.
You're not cringe. You're just playing a cringe deck. If you're doing what I think you're doing.
Sam, my boy, why must you be so cringe?
I don't know what the meta is for this era, but I
Me
feel
neither.
like this has got to be somewhere close to the meta.
I was 3.
I am on the play, and I'm gonna play.
Yeah, enough
an
talking
island.
about Magic. Let's play Magic.
That's an
Well,
island, Tom. What are you
Draw
gonna
for
do?
turn. I'm going to play C4 Debris. I'm going to pass.
Untap.
Seafloor
draw,
Debussy.
An island pass.
Cool, we have blue. Well, no more fun for me.
Correct.
Yeah, that's the plan, isn't it?
That's the power of blue, baby.
That's the power of the Monado.
I bring this boy in.
That's the Monado's power.
I'm gonna tap. I'm gonna give this guy.
It's the queer elves yet
I'm gonna
again.
give the queer elf.
A counterspell. You're giving
can I
it a
have that
counterspell.
back?
No, fuck you. You
need
didn't
to
even
put it
let
in
me
my
do
graveyard.
anything.
I need to put it in my graveyard.
All right.
Okay, is it my turn?
Well, that's your turn then, I suppose.
We'll play Tim.
Let's go.
Pass.
Draw for turn. Land. Tap 2. Quirion Elf. I'm gonna give him white.
White.
Okay.
Nice. Very exciting, I know. Pass. Wait,
I'm
why
gonna Tim your elf.
Why did I think he was a 1/1? I am actually, like, stupid.
Tim is a 1/1.
No, why did I think my elf wasn't a 1/1?
I have no.
My
idea.
brain is melted. It's fine. It's whatever. That's how it goes.
For a Phyrexian Rager, draw a card and lose a life.
Very
And
well.
your go.
I go.
Oh man, you're taking a page out of my book. I see.
Draw.
Oh shit! Are you running that too?
No, I played it last week.
Wait, you played that last week?
The card you just played, the Phyrexian Ranger.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the card I just drew. I was like, I don't even
No.
remember seeing that.
I'm gonna pass.
I'm gonna untap, draw. I'm gonna swing in with Phyrexian Rager, and second main phase, Dark Ritual, and then I'm going to Phyrexian Rager, draw a card, lose a life, and then I'm going to Standstill. When a player casts a spell, sacrifice this, and each of their opponents draws 3 cards.
That's pretty cool.
So if you play a spell, I draw 3 cards. If I play a spell, you draw 3.
It's almost Ancestral Recall.
This is very funny.
It is.
Remember last time when everyone had Ancestral Recall except for me?
Yeah. God,
That was funny.
Season 1 was wild just because there was too many busted cards to ban efficiently.
I'm bringing out the boys.
And I didn't pull any of them.
I'm bringing out the boys.
Okay. So I
As
get
I
3
said,
Draw
the
your,
base
draw your
god.
cards, sucker.
Okay.
And I'm done. I pass.
On your end step, I Tim you for 1. Untap. Draw.
I completely forgot about Tim, and it's devastating to me.
It's because we haven't used him in
Yeah,
weeks.
but he's been such a crucial part of this.
Yeah.
We've named him. That's how iconic he is, and yet it's just completely
I'll
slipped
move
from
to
my memory.
combat and swing in with 2 Phyrexian Ragers.
I'll take the 2, 4.
Okay.
6,
Second
8.
main, we're gonna Innocent Blood. Each player sacrifices a creature.
My squirrels.
And I think I already played a land this turn. Yes? No? Yes? Yes, I did. And I am going to pass.
Funny game, funny, haha, funny
Are
game.
you having a funny good time?
Haha, I'm ready to just fucking concede at this point.
And
oh
step
my
my bat,
god. I'll take the bat.
And I'll Skeleton Scrying for 3 on your end step also.
What does that do?
Exile 3 cards from my grave. Then I draw 3 and lose 3 life.
It's okay, Tom. The life difference isn't that big. You can still do this.
Shut
This
up. This
is how Tom
You
can
see
still
my
win.
hand. This is not happening.
This is how Tom can still
This
win.
is not happening.
Bye.
There's absolutely no way.
I'll move to combat, swing in with Rager.
Okay. This is
just
so
gonna
sad.
pass.
Can we get 20 likes?
Wait, no, I had too many cards in hand.
Buddy, I haven't got that many likes
just
on a video in
passed.
like a year.
Can we get
Instead of passing,
69
I'm gonna
likes?
careful study.
Dude, I wish.
Draw 2, then discard 2. Discard 2. Okay. And now it's your turn.
I'm bringing them out. My Elvish champ.
In
Gonna-
response...
Gonna do anything about that?
Schlampian.
Little
In
bitch.
response, Syncopate. Pay 1 or it's countered.
Well, I can't do that. Wait, isn't it exiled?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool card.
It's an alright card. Well, I at least know that Tom will be banning stuff from Sam's deck instead of mine.
Banning
For
10.
once.
That may not be true. I got incredibly unlucky and then played this very stupidly to start. So
step
there is
for
that.
10. And I'm going to opt. So scry 1, discard... Oh, it goes to bottom, actually. Bottom, and then draw. Untap, draw. I'll play a Lamp. I'll swing in with Phyrexian Rager.
I'll take the 2.
And I'll play a Standstill and pass.
Just don't play any cards and you'll be fine.
Let's fucking go.
You can't draw if you don't cast anything.
Yeah, just don't cast anything, man.
I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
There you go. You've got this. His card draw engine's
I
offline.
Tim you for 1.
Ow.
Untap, Draw.
Oh, is that the win condition I spy?
Yeah, you're getting to see the whole deck, Nick. Lucky you. Thankfully,
I mean, as much good as they'll do me.
playing a land is not.
Well, you've
casting
already
a spell.
gone through half of your deck.
I swing Phyrexia at you
I'll take the 2.
and then pass.
Okay. Draw from
Go
my
ahead,
turn.
pop my standstill. I dare you.
Boom.
Oh,
I'm playing
shit, a land.
Is he allowed to?
He's gonna bring in Jungle Barrier
So,
because I
Nick,
want to play something.
You are
What's up?
you are the judge in this situation. Is the
What's
spell cast once it resolves, or at this moment? Like, if I were to counter that spell, would...
Yeah, right now it's cast.
Okay, so Standstill pops, and then I can counter Jungle Barrier. So can I let Standstill resolve, then counter Jungle Barrier?
I think so.
1, 2, 3, and you knew it was coming. It's Syncopate.
Wait, so does this mean it technically never entered the battlefield?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so I drew a
This
card.
is an obscenely mean
I'll put
deck.
it back.
I am so sorry.
It's okay. I saw 6 syncopates and I was like maybe.
Oh,
And then
6 of them? God.
Yeah,
Very
because
common.
it seemed very fun. But no, I wanted to play a different deck, and that obviously didn't work out in my favor here. So
Okay, end step by Timia for 1.
I will concede. That you know what, I have to live with my honor here.
Yeah, let's roll the die.
Let's get this going. Let's
Oh,
roll the
baby.
die. Oh, baby, let's go!
Or are you taking the play?
I'll take the play. All right.
Yeah,
Forest,
I'm not surprised. By
Llanowar
this
Elf.
deck.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
he is playing Weenie Hut General today.
I did this week. Literally the first week.
Innocent Blood.
Yeah, that's fine. Aren't you sacrificing a creature? My turn?
Yep.
Huh. Oh, this is a predicament.
I'll play an island and pass.
My hand is no longer good.
That's right, baby. Blues on
It's
the
better
menu.
than mine ever was.
On your end step, I'll opt.
No.
Are you countering my opt?
You just can't do
He's,
it.
he's verbally countering your ops.
I
Oh,
personally
shit.
think Magic would be greatly improved if we just got one nope per game.
I think
Oh,
Magic
God.
would be improved if we got rid of blue.
Bottom it.
Just
and
take it
draw.
out of the game.
No, Tom, just learn to love it.
No,
Untap,
I can't.
draw,
It hurts me too much.
Play an island and pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw for a turn. Rodents. Counter them, I dare you.
Yeah, actually. Syncopate X equals 2.
Well, you took the dare.
That was all part of
Stop
Nick's
me from
plan.
opting this turn. You
I
monster.
know.
Untap, draw, him.
There he is.
Him.
It's the
Tim.
boy. Our beloved boy.
Man, I'm having the exact opposite problem,
And
Tom.
step.
Yeah, he actually is. It's kind of funny to see.
And draw the card from opt. Untap, draw a card for turn.
It's okay. Eventually the bad luck had to pass to me.
I blessed it upon you like a curse.
Thank you.
Um,
It just took like 6 weeks
Yeah.
of you guys banning the best cards out of
Send
my
your
deck
autocrat.
every week.
create three
Sure
zero
thing.
one black serfs.
Get your serfs out of here.
Now I can't lose to him because he's the bourgeois. And as we all know, I would never lose to a landlord.
He reminds me of the fat minister from Demon Souls.
Oh,
He's
shit.
just not wearing a funny
card.
hat.
Yeah, where's the funny hat? Oh.
They should have given him a funny hat.
The
I'm gonna
Phyrexian...
pay
Here's a
the
funny
good
card.
Life. Get it +2/+2, and I look forward it to be innocent blooded on your turn.
That's a fat Phyrexian Scuda.
Alright, go ahead.
On your end step, I Timia for 1.
Beep boop.
Untap. Draw. Braids, the Cabal minion.
Nice.
And Island. And pass, beginning each
I'm
player's
actually
upkeep.
very jealous. Untap, upkeep. I'll get rid of my
Artifact, creature,
I'll
or
get rid of my
land.
swamp.
Okay.
Sam literally went through and he found the meanest cards and he's
Yeah.
like, I think I'll take that.
I'm actually very sad that I didn't. Oh, hey, that's a good card.
Ooh. Nick's got a good card. Is it Lightning Bolt?
No, it's just Ember Beast.
Okay.
Would you like to counter it?
No. I don't think I will.
Cool. And then, and then we're gonna move to combat.
Okay.
You can take the 5. You're gonna block with a surf.
I'll chump with the surf.
Neat. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna Timmy on your end step.
Bink.
Untap. Draw. Oh yeah, Braids trigger. That was supposed to be an upkeep.
Yep.
Hmm.
Sacrifice something.
I'll choose land.
I'm kind of sad Braids is banned in Commander.
Yeah, that'd be
Why?
fun. So fun.
I mean, she's not even that bad. Like you have to.
She has a funny
You
face.
just have to get rid of one thing,
another 2.
and she's got braids. Sure.
And an island. And then
Wayland.
pass.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. We'll get rid of.
Oh. Land. Yeah.
And we'll draw for turn. Alright, Swamp. Combat. We'll swing for 8.
I'll block the 5/5 with a surf. And take
Sure,
3.
and you're going to take 3. Neat. Second main. We'll do 1, 2, 3 for Phyrexian Rager.
Nice.
You going to do anything about it?
Nope.
Alright, lose 1, draw a card. Sick. And then, pay 2. I'm going to do a Corn Kavu. As an initial cost, I'll bounce the Ember Beast back to my hand. Would you like to counter it at this point?
No, I would not.
That's the additional cost, so it happens before it resolves.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay. On your end step, I'm going to Tim the Rager.
Sure, that's fine.
No more ragers.
Better him than me.
No more ragers allowed.
Untap, upkeep, I will choose to trash an island. Draw.
Royland.
I will play a Tarnished Citadel and pass.
That Citadel do be tarnished. Alright, untap. Upkeep. We will get rid
A
of
land,
this
probably.
swamp.
Yep.
And then we'll draw for turn. Neat.
Braids is putting in the work.
Yeah. Let's see. We'll play a tapped Herbivorous Volcano. And we'll move to combat. We'll swing 8 at you.
Okay. I'll block the 5/5 with a surf and take 3.
You'll take 3. Cool. Then second main, I'll pay 2. And we'll cast a Horned Kavu, returning this Horned Kavu to my hand. You may counter it now if you'd like
I will
to.
not.
Alright, then it's your turn.
Okay. I Timia to the face for 2.
Bleep bloop.
Untap, upkeep, I'll trash the Tarnished Citadel. Draw.
Same thing. What, you don't want to bolt yourself for any color?
Not quite. Play a Salamp and pass.
Alright, untap, upkeep. We will get rid of the forest. And we'll draw for turn.
Can't believe you would deforest.
Swamp for turn. I have 5 mana, do whatever I want with. We'll swing for 8.
Okay. He is swinging for 8. I am going to block the Phyrexian Scuda with these 3.
Cool.
And going to... Do you have any response to blockers, by the way?
No.
Okay. Gonna Tim the Scuda for 1.
Sure.
And then Tim your face for 1 before damage.
Sure. So they're all going to trade it?
Yep.
And they're going to take 3.
Yep.
Alright. Second main. Let's see, you got 1 card in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Pay
Discard?
3 for an Ember Beast.
Oh. That's lame. I thought it was gonna be discard.
What's up?
I thought you were gonna make me discard stuff.
No.
Hmm.
It's not worth it. Ember Beast, okay?
Yeah, Ember Beast is okay.
2 for a Horned Kavu, returning the Horned Kavu to my hand.
Okay. He's Horn Kavu cycling.
Cool. Your turn.
Okay. On tap, we are going
What would you like to get rid of?
to trash an island. Then draw. Pass. I am going to block Ember Beast.
Sure. You're going to take 3. Second main. I'm going to bog down you. Discard 2 cards.
Damn. That's probably game. Terrible fucking draws.
And last mana for a Llanowar Elves.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Draw, and that's only 7 on the board, so I'll pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Don't gotta sacrifice anything. Draw for
Wow.
turn.
I got Tom
You got 0
Lock.
cards in hand?
Jesus Christ.
You
7
both
action?
got it. You both got it.
You're not... Nick did not get Tom
Nick was
Lock.
able to rebound because he has that card.
I just
GG.
had creatures. I'm being honest. I thought I was throwing this week.
You got lucky. I'll say that
Well,
much.
we're throwing you 2 bans is what we're throwing
There's
you this
my,
week.
Would you like to ban the strongest card out of my deck, the Gorilla Titan? Look, he's got a banana this big. All
Monkey.
right,
Big monkey.
this big for a banana. I can't stress this enough how big that banana is.
I'm gonna ban Sparkcaster. Wait, how many do you have? You only have 1?
1. I own
Okay.
a single Sparkcaster in my entire pool.
Okay, I thought...
and I have never cast it.
I looked at them and I thought the Scaratogs were also Sparkcasters. I was like, oh no.
Tom, what would you like to ban?
I don't know. I got kind of fucked by Syncopate, but Sam also got kind of fucked by not having Syncopate. So I don't know if it's necessarily worth banning. You know what? It's not necessarily because of this game, right? I just played this game stupid, but I'm so fucking sick of getting counterspelled. Like, I'm just gonna get rid of Syncopate. Like, that's That's just
what about
I'm
the
gonna
OG
do.
Counterspell, man?
No, because Syncopate's kind of scary.
Do I have an Avatar of Woe? If not, I'm gonna take your Avatar of Woe. I'm taking your Avatar of Woe.
All right, fine by me. Syncopate is going to be extra good next format because of Of course, we have Flashback in the format, but
Yeah.
also Madness comes out next set.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so next week you get Madness. For those of you who are not aware, Madness is an effect where if you discard a card, you can cast it for its Madness cost, which is usually a reduced amount. I know Sam is a big fan of that mechanic, as that was his first Commander deck. I would also like to reveal that I've bamboozled both of you. I am not running any of these cards back again next week. I played this deck specifically because I pulled the cards I wanted to play for next week out of Odyssey, except for most of them, but I didn't want to get my Odyssey cards banned before I could have fun with them. You're probably remembering a few things that you pulled this week that are maybe a discard outlet, maybe
Atog and Mongrel, I think, were two that I was like, oh shit.
Correct. Psychotog and Wild Mongrel. I hope you all had fun. I look forward to next week when we're all playing Deep Anal Control. See you later.